Imagine RuneScape, made by one guy, completely free and somehow not terrible. Today we're talking about Realm of Simplicity. Is this a hidden cozy MMO gem, or just a prototype that's not ready yet? By the end of this video, you will know if it's worth your time. I cover forgotten and older free-to-play MMOs and check if they are actually relevant today. Subscribe if that is your thing. Realm of Simplicity is a small indie MMORPG developed and published by Pure Heart Game Studio. It launched into early access on Steam in January 2025. What stands out is that it's basically one guy developing and running the game, which is hugely impressive in my opinion. No in-game cash shop, you just download and play. If you want to support the devs, you can submit for an optional subscription on their homepage though. It is openly communicated that the game is missing content, polish and depth. The dev plans to build it out over the next 1 or 2 years with community feedback. Design-wise, it's a medieval fantasy open world MMO with a very clear pitch. Accessible, relaxed and welcoming. Not hardcore, not sweaty, not complicated. So if you hate slow, semi-AFK progression, you can click off now. This game will not be for you. If you've ever played old school RuneScape, you'll immediately understand Realm of Simplicity. There are no strict classes. Your build is defined by what you do, what you wear, and what skills you level by using them. The core gameplay loop is extremely straightforward. Kill, gather, craft, repeat, or just do one of those all day, it's up to you. All mechanics in-game have minimal complexity. There is no crazy rotations or high skill execution here. And that's intentional. I mean, the game is called Realm of Simplicity, and that for a good reason. Sessions are short and very chill. You can log in for 30 minutes, grind a skill, do a quest, and log out without feeling punished. This is a calm experience aimed at relaxation and a sense of community. Now, let's talk about where the game shines. First, and most importantly, the barrier to enter the game is incredibly low. It's free, the download is tiny, the UI is simple, and it runs on a potato PC. You can easily try it with zero commitment. Second, the cozy nostalgia factor. It's described best as RuneScape Lite, and if you miss slow grinding, basic skilling, and a quiet MMO world without a pop-up every 5 seconds, then that vibe will absolutely land. And third, honest communication by the developer. The dev is upfront about the game being bare bones, which actually helps to set expectations. To achieve that, the Discord community encourages you to shape the game together with the developer. Now for the few problems, because they are impossible to ignore. Calling this an MMO is technically correct, but functionally it often feels like a shared single-player world. Steam numbers currently only show 20 players peak and around 10 players on average. This does not impact your individual progress, but community in an MMO is something we all crave, right? Speaking of individual progress, the game is incredibly grindy and progress can be very slow at times. So prepare for repetitive semi-AFK activities. Whether this is a flaw or a bonus depends entirely on your taste. Also worth mentioning, this game is still in early access and is developed by basically only one guy. So do not expect tons of content on a flawlessly running game client. My experience so far was bug-free, which is really impressive for a one-person project. So Realm of Simplicity is a cozy RuneScape-inspired sandbox that's fun in short bursts, but far too early and too empty to be recommended as a main MMO. It is the kind of MMO you play when you don't want to think, compete or optimize. If you're hoping for the next RuneScape, Realm of Simplicity in its current state will probably not be what you are looking for. But if you enjoy experimenting with tiny indie MMOs, love sandbox progression, and you just want a cozy, low-stakes nostalgia hit, it is definitely worth checking out. Right now it feels like an interesting prototype that can be a great MMO one day.